Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. Now, throwing it back to elementary school, Hugh here remembers when they were smaller and the first and easiest thing they could draw was a butterfly. Now, let's imagine how beautiful the butterflies look when they're flying around. It can be a blue one, green, red, purple, or perhaps even gray with white. Butterflies are not too common around our area as it is very hard to find them. Yet, I do remember seeing them at the butterfly habitat inside of Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It is very peaceful, very tropical, and it can be very inspiring. Until now, who here wonders about the life of a butterfly? I'm guessing a lot of us do, right? Therefore, this brings me to the topic of my speech, the life cycle of a butterfly. Most people should know how attractive butterflies can be to us. If we realize not all the time we get to see a butterfly here in town. We mostly learn about butterflies as children, but as adults, have we ever thought about the true meaning of them? Butterflies can be very helpful to the environment, and I bet certain people didn't even know. Furthermore, according to Robert Carpella in Sciencing, updated on April 23rd, 2018, butterflies help flowers pollinate. They eat plenty of weedy plants, and they provide a food source for other animals. The purpose of my speech is to inform you how butterflies can make the world a bit more colorful. In order to demonstrate that, we will examine the life stages of the butterfly, consider the importance of the butterfly, and finally, know the lifespan of a butterfly. Butterflies are like any other insects, considering that they have 6 legs and 3 main body parts, which consist of the head, the thorax, which is the chest or the midsection, and the abdomen, which is the tail end. The life cycle of a butterfly comes to be truly amazing because they have 4 stages in life, which include the egg, the larva, which is the caterpillar, the pupa, and then it becomes an adult butterfly. The stages is what makes a butterfly unique, as it is part what makes watching and raising a butterfly so much fun. The stages are then described according to Kelly from Joyful Butterfly on April 23rd, 2021. The egg usually lasts 3 to 7 days, has a tiny caterpillar, has it then hatches from the egg. Following it with the pupa, has it then develops underneath the caterpillar skin. It then emerges into becoming an adult butterfly, has the lifespan typically lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. Now, looking at their stages, we can see how the larva, which is the caterpillar stage, can be the most dangerous in the life cycle of a butterfly because the mortality rates are very high. The life cycle of a butterfly simply begins and ends with the adult butterfly. Today, who would have thought that butterflies are important to the environment? The major role of the butterfly in the ecosystem comes from pollination. In the article by Haley Ames in Sciencing on July 30th, 2019, it is said that each type of butterfly has various behavioral structural adaptations that allow them to survive their environment. Butterflies play an important role in pollinating flowers, especially the ones with a strong scent, which are red or yellow in color and produce a large amount of nectar. The nectar then simply becomes the component of a butterfly's diet. The reason why butterflies are an important source to a healthy environment is because they serve as a food to certain animals in the ecosystem, such as birds, bats, mice, and simply other animals. During any stage of their life cycle, butterflies provide some type of food source to other animals. They simply just make us happy as we can spend time in nature watching them. Now that we have a better understanding of the importance of the butterfly, we will next explore more interesting facts about why they're unique. The journey to becoming a butterfly can always be an inspiring tale. Butterflies are not only colorful, but they have tiny taste receptors on their tips of their feet. Very interesting, right? A butterfly's lifespan is important because just like us human, we come to an end. Furthermore, according to Ian Taylor in Science Focus on March 27th, 2021, it is said that the longest lived adult butterfly lived for 9 months to a year, but the average lifespan for the majority of the species is just 2 weeks. There have been multiple factors that affect a butterfly's lifespan, and it can vary from generation to generation. Some butterflies live longer than others, but that all depends on their species as they have different lifespans. It is very interesting to know that they don't live for long, right? In the course in the course of the speech, I will